Hello. All right, my lunch. Hello, everybody. Keep forgetting to set this camera up before I start the video. That's okay. Forgive me. All right. So if you are actually, let me start this live over. Actually, no. Okay. I think we're good. All right, people. So I have fixed to do today. I could switch to Wi-Fi, but I think it's all right. All right. So the topic at hand is how I was able to get to financial freedom in 7 years. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to be working out. I have six sets to do of dips, and so that's going to take me a while. So I'm going to do my first set now, and I'm going to tell you the first step that I took to actually retiring in 7 years. Because I'm going to break down the entire thing. Because I love talking about this. It's such an important topic. And again, if you're watching the replay, welcome in. I apologize for the late start and the slow start, but the first thing that you have to understand with oh, I said I was going to work out first, right? It's okay. All right. So the first thing that you have to understand with getting into talking about financial freedom, achieving financial freedom, is that your self education, your self belief matters the most. Now, I know most people want to skip this part. They just want to do, but that's one of the looking back. That's one of the best decisions that I made to fix my mind first, right? And I love to skip this step. And when I talk to people when I talk to people now and they're just starting, one of the biggest things that stops them is their mindset. Reason why people have the mindset that they can just follow a script and it will be fine and they'll figure it out. But if you don't have the right mindset, you're gonna stop early. That's the first thing that happens. You're gonna stop early. The second thing that happens if you don't have the right mindset, many people skip this part. But the second thing that happens if you don't have the right mindset is not only do you stop early, but you also don't have the tools necessary to sustain your success, right? You're going to hit financial freedom, but then you're going to want to, go out and party, or you're going to want to buy a car too soon, or there's so many things that you're going to want to do, right? I'm here in Suriname. I'm having a great time because I'm at the gym at what's this, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday morning because I can't, right? Because I hate financial freedom. And it's because I focused on changing my mindset first. Mindset is one of the most important things. And everybody skips this step because they think that it's juvenile or trivial. It's not trivial at all, right? So I'm going to actually give you some tools to help you change your mindset first. I don't want to just keep talking without actually giving you practical tools. I think one of the best things I can do is come on live and actually be for real and give you like this is the blueprint, right? So okay. So one of the first books that I read that changed my life was Think and Grow Rich. One of the first ones. Because it doesn't just talk about money. In fact, nowhere in the book does it talk about money. I don't think the word money is mentioned actually in any of the chapter titles. What it talks about is your approach to viewing the world from the mindset of, hey, I can have anything I want. I appreciate the love in the chat. Keep adding those likes, keep adding those questions. I will answer them. Okay, cool. Let's get back to it. Think and Grow Rich. That's the first one. The second one is the richest man in Babylon. Right. I read your message. Hey, how you doing? Hey, brother in Christ. I appreciate you. Love you. All right. So the second thing, again, very important, is Think and Grow Rich. That's the first one. Richest Man in Babylon. That's the second one. Next one is Entrepreneurial Myth by Michael Gerber. No one talks about this book. Entrepreneurial Myth by Michael Gerber. By the way, you can find these books for free on YouTube. Just Google the name or YouTube the name and audiobook at the end of it. All of these books are free. Entrepreneurial Myth by Michael Gerber. It will teach you how to build systems which is great. Okay. The next book that everybody should read is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. No one talks about these books. Nobody talks about these books. I'm actually giving you practical advice. Outwitting the Devil. I'm not even at my second point yet. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. It's not a Christian book. The book it's set in a character where the author is talking to the devil as if, hey, devil, if you wanted to distract people in the world, if you wanted people that weren't focused, that were poor, that were living half of their life potential, what would you do? Then the book answers the question. So then the ideal is that you, I'm in the gym. And the ideal is that you don't want to be one of the people that are drifting. You want to be one of the people that are really taking life, by the foot and really going hard in the paint. And that's the difference between people who just have a mediocre life and people who have an amazing life. Okay, that's the first thing. You have to change your mindset to one that is geared towards success and money. Many people don't have this, which is why I'm telling you. Okay, cool. Second, you're gonna have to have a two income. I'm giving the exact from beginning to end. You're gonna have to have a two income approach to getting to your first $10,000. Here's what I mean. So when I started, I was doing, I had music. I'm a cellist. So then I was playing music, I was teaching music, but I also painted walls. I also did carpet cleaning. So then I had this over there, and I was a handyman. This got me my first $1,000. It was through hard sweat and tears. This is the real that nobody talks about, right? My first business didn't take me to $10,000, right? I had music and I was cleaning carpets. Oh, by the way, that's what it looks like behind me. Okay, cool. All right. And the gym is over there. As I said, it's 8:40 something in the morning here, and I'm in Suriname. I'm having a great time. I've been here for a month now. I'm chilling. After this, I'm gonna head to Guyana. I'm gonna stay on a farm. It's gonna be fantastic. So, as I said, I'm traveling the world right now, so that's where I am. Cool. Back to what I was saying. Um, the next thing, right? Where was I? You are going to have to work two incomes, right? So have one skill that you're really good at and learn a second skill. Now, why you don't want two jobs is because the job is you cannot earn more from your job. That's the problem. So you can have one job, yes, but you need a skill that you can actually increase what you're charging people. So then you can increase, for example, I had music, I could increase what I was charging per hour by marketing myself better, getting better students, etc. I could charge more. This is very important. You have to be able to charge people more money. Also, put some like in the chat if this is helping you. And the second thing that's very important, once you have the job over here, that I had carpet cleaning. This is something that I can get more jobs when I'm not doing this. I can do this. So then most of my time is spent earning money. If you only had one thing, then you'd have rest days. But if you have less than $10,000, that is not time to rest. The reason why you want to hustle to your first $10,000 is because at $10,000, if you're earning 20% in a year, okay, let's say on $10,000, that's $2,000. But if you have only $1,000 and you earn 20% on that, that's only $200. That's not investing. The better your chances of getting rich is going to be. You need to get to your first 10, $20,000. I say that you start at $10,000. That's what I did. That was my second step. Second step. Third is that you need to be in an industry that allows you to have a lot of leverage. This is this is maybe the best thing that I'm about to tell you. You need to be in an industry that has a lot of leverage, has a lot of growth and leverage. So what do I mean by that? The problem, for example, with the newspaper industry is that newspapers don't have a lot of leverage because people have to go to the store and buy it. But everybody has a phone. So then if you can put your product accessible on anybody that has a phone can access your product. That's one. Then that's one example. If you can be, for example, in real estate, that's why I chose real estate. Real estate has a lot of leverage. I can go to the bank, borrow $500,000, and then when I borrow $500,000, then I can come back and use that $500,000 to earn 10% on their $500,000. More leverage. Okay. So leverage, that's capital leverage. You also have human leverage, right? Meaning, if you can hire somebody, you are essentially getting their time to make yourself rich. That's human leverage. Very important, right? So financial leverage, human leverage, right? And you also have technological leverage or code, right? So then, for example, if you know how to code, then build an app. An app will make you a lot of money, but you have to know how to code. So then these are industries that have a lot of leverage. If you can use capital, if you can use content, or if you can use human labor, these are angles of leverage. And I'll give you one more because you stuck around. So we have coding, we have capital, we have human leverage. And another thing is that you can use media as leverage. If you have an audience, which is why content creators get paid so much because they can leverage their audience. They're one person, they create one piece of content and it can reach 1 million people potentially. That's leverage. The average person cannot do that. And so then, if you're trying to get to a lot of money very quickly, you need to change your mindset. Just to recap, and I told you the books at the beginning. So after we end this live, go back, watch those books because, or listen to those books as audio books because they're very important and nobody talks about those books. Only I've read them because, again, mentors have really come into my life and shaped it. And then the second thing is that you're going to want to get a two income approach until you hit $10,000. And then at the end, you're going to want to pick from $10,000 to 1 million. You need to pick something that has high leverage. Very important. And if you can do those three things, I promise you, your life will change in 7 years. All right, I'm going to get my workout in. As I said, I'm supposed to be working out. So I'm going to go do my first dip. I was supposed to do my first dip like 10 minutes ago, but it's fine. I appreciate giving it all to you guys. Peace out, guys.